You know, I promised myself on my blackboard that I was going to finish this whole series by the end of the year when I start uploading it. And, we're in chapter 3, and it's Christmas Day. So I guess that explains a lot of what this series is going to look like by the end. I don't know. So, welcome back to Mystery Mondays. I apologize for standing still for so long, but I wanted to talk about stuff relating to the case that I thought about in between episodes. First things first is there is the whole temperature thing, which I'm not too sure about, because it might seem relevant, but I can't see any relevance right now. Second thing is I need to keep in mind, and I have pointed this out before, that Ibuki hung herself before the morning announcement, and Hiyoko was found straight afterwards, or not straight afterwards, at least 10 minutes afterwards, and then both bodies were discovered at the same time because of the 3-body rule. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. Another thing is, why Hiyoko and Ibuki specifically? Because I can't remember anything specifically between those two. It would be a lot more concerning if it was Mikan and Hiyoko, because of their little dynamic where Hiyoko just keeps insulting Mikan. And the very last thing is, not gonna name any names when I say this, but in the first Danganronpa there was a case where someone did commit suicide, and I don't know if that's gonna play out similarly in this case. So we're just gonna have to find out in due time, so let's actually play a game. It's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside of a storage room. Might as well investigate in here too. Yes. I had a lot of trouble this morning, not gonna lie, because I was trying to get the test recordings done, and for some reason I didn't want to do the test recording, because every time I wanted to encoding overload when I got into the game. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. Thick black paper folded up and lower the shelf. Looks like wallpaper. It's the same one that's wrapped around the posts. Were the posts differently wrapped? Or were they not wrapped beforehand? No, that's a question. And the edges wallpaper. It's a little torn, but hey, we found the thick substance. So can we actually look at that detail? No, it's just gonna do the same thing. Alright, that's a bit unfortunate. Anything else? Not sure why the lighting is like this, but I hope that's exactly what it is. You can see your whole body, and it's a huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Yeah. Nagito, what's going on? Nagito, did you come here to investigate storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or was he trying to stand guard? So how about it? Did you find any clues? Tipped over stepladder on stage, duct tape behind Yoko? That probably all came from the storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? No, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's why I wanted to kill Byakuya at the beginning, you know. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense. By the way, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
Hey, if you could explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information, you know. What are you doing? Really? You might have confusing again. Blah. God, you don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer. That's not true. I'm not doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well, for the sake of everyone's hope, I'm glad to become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. What? What does that mean, and why do you look so angry at your own past? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? That it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings?
Hey.
You're gonna come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. After we said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Just where I needed. Movie theater. Oh yeah, the film he watched. I guess go back to the music venue. But I'm already here. And these stickers too. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. They're like they made a bunch and they had too many left over. It was somewhat depressing. Quite the last time. But there are less sticks than before. Huh. Now these musical instruments in relevancy. A lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I heard about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines I've never seen before. Either that's a banjo or a shamisen. I know instruments. But they don't look like pertain to the case. Of course they wouldn't. Because they're instruments. Why would they be relevant? Asking the real questions. Sexy saxophone, by the way, for this amazing song.
Damn right.
Hey, Audrey, take a look at this. What?
Huh?
Look what's in front of the door. It's a drumstick, right? And it looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like...
Something like that's in front of the door. You think it might be a really big clue? Of course it's a big clue. That's why the encoding's overloaded. Why would this be a clue?
Hey.
Remember when we came to the music venue? If it won't open, the only thing we can do is force our way through. I wonder if that's going to be possible. 4 of us, 2 of us girls, you know. Doesn't matter if you can do it or not. We have to try. Let's go. We're all in charge at the same time. Ready, set, go! If we the signal would change. Why we were reenacting this whole instrument, I guess makes sense, but the door was unlocked when we tried to get inside. In front of us, charged into the door. When I examined it, I found out this door doesn't have a lock at all. If there's no other entrance, then did he? Is this a double suicide? Wait, no, it can't be. No, it can't be. Never mind. That's dumb. Huh? It's like if it's a double suicide, then how come Hyoko's tied to the wall? It's all designed to be pushed open. This is the shape of the handle. The stick was used to bar the door here. Well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? Broken drumstick on the floor is in front of the door. It should be proof of that. And how was the killer able to get out?
Huh?
I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. Yeah, asking real questions. Anytime now. There we go. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside.
Like...
Maybe. The killer was still inside when we broke the door down to the music venue. And they waited till we were already at the scene of the crime to join us. You know, don't they use tricks like that a lot in mystery dramas and stuff? That's the case. There might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. Wouldn't let this killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible, but
I've listened to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Chucky, that was a kind of cool entrance.
Well,
Besides the broken drumstick, I've also discovered something interesting. What is it?
see?
Look, it's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right, what is this? Looks too firm to think it's rubber. It's KY jelly! Okay, maybe not. That's a little bit too graphic for the island.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't look like rubber, but as she said that, Chucky bent down, scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Nom. Why are you putting it in your mouth? Choo-choo. These noises, by the way. It smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? And there's chewiness. I see. I think maybe a glob now, but it doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, it was originally a liquid that hardened into this. Might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly in the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just I thought, it tastes nasty. Jackie splat the glob out of her mouth and let the area. Imagine she had a whole globe in her mouth. That's crazy. Besides the bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Glob. It's flubber! I knew it! Can we leave? Okay, still things I need to investigate.
Is Sakane even better?
Hey, you okay? You still not feeling well? Huh? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking.
That's weird.
There's no way I've got to that kind of weakness. Probably go away if I battled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Oh, let's hope he does. Did you direct your gaze at the brave statue of my 4 dark days of destruction? Okay, that was relevant. Sonia, did you find anything?
Something like this.
It has happened once again. 2 of my cherished friends died at the same time. I cannot believe it.
How cruel.
This is the place where Ibuki sang for Fuyiko. Hiyoko looked like she was having too much fun listening to her music. And now those 2 are no longer here. Ah, such a tragedy. I understand how you feel, but please, get a hold of yourself. 2 of our friends were killed. That's all the more reason we can't just leave this alone. Right?
So just as I thought.
We must do this then, for the sake of the 2 who have fallen. For the sake of the 2. Autopsy, is there any... If only I'd noticed sooner, Ibuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me. I should go check on how everyone in the hospital is doing one more time before I go to sleep. So I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone. So I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. And then I saw Fuyuhiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That's a long story. I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we were together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. Is it alright if I continue with my autopsy? If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least! What happened to the not doubting me? Okay, thank you for the account, that's important to know. Yeah, alright, but this might be closing to finish investigating the music venue. Just the thing. Alright, but I still need to talk to Mikana. I need to make sure you get those autopsy results from her. So, double talking, alright. How about it? Have you found anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's very inconclusive. But it's not my fault, the venue is just too hot. Because I can't estimate the time of death. Oh, I see. The body is overexposed to heat or cold. You won't be able to determine precise time of death. I see. Might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the menu hot. That's weird.
But...
Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what murder occurred in. If it's still Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistake in the order of murders. What?
Huh?
You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses creative work, like a song or a film as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. Apologize. How will an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way you were killed, it's created an imitation of that movie. That movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal was God damn it! The goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why do they feel they need to do something like that? It's like, Chiaki, you're suddenly Gundam.
Do you have a minute?
Excuse me, if this really was an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one or more person might have been killed?
This too.
It's certainly conceivable, if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec, what are you talking about? An imitation murder? One person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries! Things will get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people can get killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If there's a maximum of 2 people, then will there not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the Clash Trial rules. I see. As expected of you, it's very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all. I don't even want to think of something to do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers? Eh?
So...
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki Hiyoko would kill by 2 different people. That would mean that 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person would certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case when there's 3 instances instead of 2, or 4 instances overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Duh. Alright, fine, that's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I have to figure out who the mastermind is. And I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see. So he lives in a cave. This, I guess, that narrows things down a little.
Yep.
That makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people.
Taste
It means a
powerlessness.
God, it means that a 3rd victim will be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that. It sounds so strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, what?
So...
Like I said, that movie. When we first explored on this island, Monica was passing out invitation tickets. And the invitation is...
Good
Of course, it's an invitation of that movie.
Well,
You know, that one. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie, and as if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie? I see! Now I can mention something about that! Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feeling. Gut feelings? You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously the movie theater. Obviously. I see. So you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the crash trial starts. Looks like I need to go do that. Then I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital, for sure. The first victim of Ibuki was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
you are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we cannot go there for some time. She's right. It must be good to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. If clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. Still a lot of things I can do before that class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Please don't tell me I get to choose between, like, only a small amount of each thing, so I don't have all the evidence at once. That'd be dumb. But, if there's anyone that's really, like, sticking out to me in terms of how they could have, like, died or whatever, or what I want to find more information on, we're going to be heading to the motel. Which is not here. It's this way. I know my way around the islands. Not like it's just a straight line or anything. Hoo-ha! Motel courtyard. So yeah, I know it's very late, but I hope you guys had a nice Christmas. I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Very true. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. I'd be faster just to ask someone. Motel, ask you. I'd be best. Yep, I know. Hiko, do you know?
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, we met up with Kaname. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door. Discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that sounds right.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Wannabe did. Didn't you hear me? A body was found. Body. Kya! Could it be? Do you tend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all? Oh, you know. Besides Chiaki, you also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I see, so Kazuichi and Sonya didn't appear, huh? Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like,
Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. Then that might be it, but while we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monica announcer woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else when you circled the island?
Well,
No, we went to the movie theater and a street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I went on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could kill Hyoko wrapped her around the pillow with duct tape. Yeah, it's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do this after I left the music venue. But the fact is, Hyoko was murdered and she did discover the body.
huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan to dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. When to know in advance what I have to do at the end like that. Alright. Ika's account, it's very important. And Gundam will probably be the one to know.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? You talking to me? I could see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place, dude. Come on. Hey, which room was Yoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Good thing I've got Chiaki now. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? He just does. Okay, so it's this middle room. Hoo-ha. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Looks like it's locked, but I have the key. Creak. It opened, just like I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, go inside. Enter the room. Motel guest room. His face looks interesting. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Hello.
Oh my.
Oh, did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What, did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What? Sonia, please. Hey, good thing I looked at the camera. Turned it at least.
No.
Nice. Mono coins at 150 again. That should be like, I think that's 4 of the 5 again. God damn. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys, right?
However,
Her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in a room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in a room?
perhaps.
Her kimono. Oh, yes, of course. Because Mahiru was the one who was tying it for her. And yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she'd been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She didn't want to smell bad, so she took a towel, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie a kimono, huh? So that means someone else who doesn't know how to kimono tied the kimono because the bow's in the front.
You are right.
The others might have thought that it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
Sonia, why? I knew that full body mirror in the storage room was going to be relevant.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
It's bad for your health? And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? Who didn't see her? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room, made sure she put the key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was there someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone. I don't believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. Nobody knew. If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Perhaps it's sheer coincidence. Sonia's account's been added to Truth Bullets. Hooray. I love accounts. Anything else to take in? The sink. It's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. No sign someone made a mess in the room. I don't think she was supposed to be abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Oh, rip. What about the bed? The bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. I doubt anything else to be relevant, so I'll leave. I think next I would want to look at the hospital. Because knocking the microphone is funny. No, because I want to see if there's anything that they've uncovered at the hospital itself. Because you never know, there might actually be something there that will become relevant. Oh, hello. Wrong button. Hello. Did I even clean? What the hell? If you insist. He wants to give me something. Thanks. Can we keep him? That was kind of an experience that I just had. That was a learning experience for us all. Just before we go in, I wonder if anything else changed. So, okay, it's back to an egg. Everything's reset, basically. Thank you, Snake and me. You've done so much for me. I took care of you a little bit. Alright, anyone, you. Hey, you repaired that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey, hey.
Yes, so? Didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Did you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little, you know? And if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors were only used as part of the same unit. The video was filmed by the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed on the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, it wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue, and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages the broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning even if another surveillance camera exists, it would be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, I wouldn't be able to use it. You're right! You did work on that. Yes, you did, family. Sharky, anything?
Well,
I feel like I haven't been here for a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Oh, yeah. Can we look into the surveillance camera a little bit? The surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue surveillance camera is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with it.
Hajime.
Hey Hajime, there's something I wanted to ask you. You first discovered Bookie's body at the music venue, right? Why'd you go to the music venue? Yeah, a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I almost wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit would record, but it's only good for household functions.
Hey, hey.
Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. See? It was a little step ladder and showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging over it like there is now. There was a little candle in the back. All this place was pretty dark because it was just using candlelight, see? And then there's a rope hanging from the ceiling. Underneath that, there was a step ladder on the floor. And, you know, right away, some woman walked into the shop wearing a hospital gown and a handbag. So it must have been Akane, because I didn't know who it was because the face was covered. But no, it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the step ladder without any hesitation. She climbed the step ladder and she grabbed onto the rope because... How was that a thing? Okay. That's all I saw. The candlelight used must have been snuffed out or something because the secret screen went dark all of a sudden. I wasn't surveying anything anymore. And then. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras still have infrared function, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine line was just a really old model. Hold on.
Well,
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the handbag was Spooky, right? So why are there handprints on the window? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over the music venue to try to stop her. But it didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Buki commits suicide? What do you think, Shiaki? There's no doubt if Buki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, no doubt. If so... What if, by some random miracle, she was being threatened to do that, so that's why she didn't want to show any fear with the bag on her head. And then, when she got to about ready for the noose, the camera got smashed, that the real killer wasn't shown doing the thing. Sounds stupid, I know, but it might be. Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. This won't be able to figure it out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the concert room on the second floor, you know? I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She's at the conference room, but why'd she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Well, sir, I might just be overthinking, but she seemed a little upset. Huh. Well. Hospital hallway. Let me go. Please. I wish to investigate further. Oh, hello, Akane.
now then.
Phew, I'm finally back to my normal self. Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you want. What? Okay. Sorry, even though I did skip some text, I want to make sure that I saw this. If you win, okay. So, no thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. In my fact, she wasn't feeling the after effects. She beat me up if she said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt, so I had no idea, but... hospital gowns are pretty comfy, so you might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. There was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There wasn't any gowns?
Yo.
Yep, that's right. Luki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagido's wearing. If I had no choice, then I should just use Nagido's. It's unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit it in. You know. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross! Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally have to come back to the music venue. Crap, gotta go back soon! Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but maybe our guard duty was a bad idea. Strange. So this was Ibuki's room. Okay. Alright, if you say so. What about this room? Open rooms. This room. One of these rooms are gonna work. Okay, so they're empty rooms. Empty and open. Can I look up to the second floor? Oh man, look at that. That was a cool transition. Oh my. I don't think we've actually been up here. So there's stuff in this window, I guess. Oh, it's an MRI scanner. Conference room. But there's also the on-call room. So that's the one that we were sleeping in. Staff room, even. Look at all this stuff in here. This isn't a room for patients. It's more like an on-call room for hospital staff. But all this flooded medical equipment makes it look like a storage room. Too many storage rooms in this one island. It's the only on-call room. Working in Oswald must be tough work. So if a room like this exists, that means there used to be people here, right? Seriously, what the heck is going on with this island? What in heck? Oh, there's stuff in the back here, I guess. Medical equipment and nursing tools. There's a lot of other medical stuff here, too. This room looks like it's used to store equipment. There's no thing particular, I was gonna say there's no way, but that wasn't the subtitles. So yeah, there's a bed. It resembles the one in the patient's room. These are probably breaks. Now's not the time to rest. I should get back to investigating. Yes, let's leave. Any time now. I don't know why it does this. Every now and then the controller just kind of like desyncs for a few seconds, but you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to you guys. What matters is that you actually watch the video itself. And I actually managed to do things on time, because I need to do the balancing between recording these and uploading them. Anyways, probably a bad time to talk about this. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
hey,
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
cause
If you turn on the light, it's gotta be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed?
hey,
Hey, Hajime, if you poke out your eyes, you could turn on the light. What are you gonna do? You gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
aww.
Oh, bummer. Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sounds of guns being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a bit. I squinted my eyes until I started adjusting to the light, and suddenly... So Chiaki had finished opening the curtains that was covering the window.
Hey,
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
well,
I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in the conference room are designed to be completely block out light. Oh, I see. There's a projector in here, so they'll probably be careful about light shining through.
See?
See, a black curtain that blocks light. It's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Black light blocking curtain, that's why it was so dark. No wonder. So there's something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about it being embarrassing if a look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Guess I'm done investigating the hospital. Move on to a different place. This curtain must be in... see... Unless it goes all the way across, there's a curtain missing. So... Oh shit, what? Oh no! Oh no! I got revealed! It's a secret! I need to pause things real quick, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about this all. Be back in a moment.
Ooh,
Oh, okay. Everything's fine now. If you're wondering what that was, I got a Google Home Mini for Christmas. So, you linked that up to a previous Google Home that we had, and so now a message is sent, so, nice cameo, thank you. But I guess not. This door doesn't do anything, so I don't know why I'm expecting to look down there. Let's walk downstairs with this really cool transition. At least we can see the spirits. I mean, if you didn't see the other Monokuma before, that's probably a way you could see the Monokuma, because they showed you it directly. Is it still going? Yeah, okay. I had to make sure that my timer was still running, because I had to pause it and all that. All I needed to do was fetch some trifle fruit. It's silly. You don't even know about this. It's Christmas. Christmas time, once again. Running down the road, my friend. Actually, no, it'll be quicker to go this way. See, here we go. Wizard of Monami. I see. Movie theater lobby. Hello, Nagito.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet.
I see.
Then you really should watch the movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager, customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yes!
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it. I knew you wanted to see it all along. That's what Tsundere Hajime looks like. Then you really be a tough guy. He was so devoted to being Tsundere, he bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
He paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
Listen up.
In exchange for not watching the movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we were talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it. My resistance wasn't vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took out the sticker. I still had it on me. See, it's this one. I'm sorry I was born stupid. You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about it anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket. Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it.
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay? Okay!
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket. I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Oh, I guess I understand why, but, no reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Oh, okay. I like that little ticket, though. It's cute. Wait until Monokuma finishes preparations. Oh, the bag's gone from the goods corner. That reminds me. The item should be on top of the counter. It was the sack. Oh, it did have. Okay, I thought it was just a Monokuma one, but it had Monami on it instead. How did I catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag used for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. There's only one. The tote bag is gone. That means.
What's this?
Well, there. Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're
Stupid.
So stupid.
There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that revealed who the killer is. What are you, dumbass? So the killer bought it?
Shocking.
Ha ha! I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? No, it's not limited to one. It's more like limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey.
When you buy one bag, you don't have one free. It's a common practice to make customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. I see. I understand. Thank you for the account, by the way.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that carelessly made a slip on the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
Wait, I can't wait.
This is exciting, exciting! Gee Willikers, Jiminy. I want to look at the poster one more time before I leave. Video game poster. Looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna buy that. I've already bought that. So that was like a long time ago. No, maybe it was it last year? I think it was 2017. Yeah, chronology is funny because, yeah. Buzz? I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. In the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, it sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Alright, I'll relax. If you say so, Monokuma. Oh, look at him go.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Alright. Now walk cycle though. I want that gif on my wall.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami Scarecrow who
Really?
was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami Scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Alright.
He also met a Monami Lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Stuck to a tree.
He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron.
Destroy a machine.
After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Oh no, not Monami. Dead.
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Somehow. Now it goes back to jaunting the old people.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Happy movie.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Fiend. Don't know why I've started saying that recently, it's just that it's not mine anyway. Just Fiend sounds funny. Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each hand. Head? What? Oh, okay. My misreading made it more sensible.
So,
Now then, let's meet again after the class trial.
bye-bye.
Goodbye, bye-bye. Too disgusted even than outside right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. I'm way too disgusted to realize my attitude. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah! Wait a minute. If it happened in that specific event, where the hanging happened first, then someone got stuck to the tree, and then the machine broke, then why was it that I found a little bit of broken stuff when I looked at Ibuki's body the first time? If you remember on the floor, there was a little bit of stuff on the floor. And, that's a bit strange. Just like you said, the characters were killed in the movie match, the victims in this case. So yeah, Master Scarecrow's death in the movie, and there was a bit of broken stuff on the floor at this point. Then when we looked in, at Kyoko's suspended body matching the lion's death, that's that. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people. But it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now? Or if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. The Wizard of Monami, 2.5D! Didn't even put together that I was supposed to be Wizard of Oz. So, ding dongs, bing bongs, it's time. Let's hope we have enough time to do enough.
Hello, how's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
Awesome.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
Monokuma Rock, Ace!
I'll see you soon!
Soon. Daisy. It's already time! So, this again. I need to go to that place. Again. But now's not the time to be a coward. Again. The reason Ibuki and Hyoga became the victims in order to find the truth, the only thing I could do is go. Hot go. Third island, it's this way. Yeah, IIRC. But I could be wrong. It might be a little bit further somewhere else. How convenient is the egg hatched Mono Baby Chibi Me? Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that the total steps taken and the next growth thing was supposed to be like the exact same one individual for each pet, but I guess not. So they're just separate. I don't know why I thought that, but I wonder if I can actually go to that hope section this time, like maybe get hearts on her status, you know what I mean. Actually get better shit for it. You know, just the usual. It's just funny watching Hajime sprint. I mean, look at those legs. He's got the legs of an angel. I don't even know what that means. Let's go, Monokuma Rock! Oh, Joyce to Joyce. At least we have Chiaki's cheat code thing to help us out in this next trial. Everyone who heard the announcement gathered in front of Monokuma Rock! And soon enough, Monokuma no Homuna. Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial? Hey jerk, hold it right there! What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister, short for brain cells. My brain works just fine. Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounded like he died. Sounds like you say. Oops.
Anyway.
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent. And now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Oh, hold on, I wanted to escape.
Hey, hey.
Did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best to be worried about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Any last words, Nagito? Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops. 2 days later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with you? He's creeper than usual. He is creeper. That's definitely what that is. Chiaki?
Hey,
Let's go, there's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward. And then, we need to end this once and for all. Once for all! Monokuma Rock! He's gonna do his roaring. And kathunk. Smack. We stepped onto the escalator and ascended towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock, and that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes kept getting smaller and smaller. But I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. What is that supposed to mean? Hang on. Go back in the footage. I thought I saw something in the tree. Okay, then. He shakes, and we go down again. The elevator began its steep descent as usual. Deep, 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 deep. But nobody said a word, as usual. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. So deep. Deep shit, bro. And when it ascended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through them from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place. And the look on my face. My, it feels pretty toothless for all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really participating? If he's alive, we should invite him.
No.
Why bother? What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin. It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Fuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician, she was really loud, but she was the maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away, and now we won't have any sound-based clues to go off of. Yoko Seoji, the ultimate traditional dancer, just from looking at her adorable face, you never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed, where she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mayuri's death. The person who killed these 2 is among us. Just crazy, man. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Because the 8-button won't work. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake, for our friends' sake, for Ibuki and Hyoko's sake. For glasses. Ah, shit, never mind. So according to the fire tracks, trial is already open. Life-threatening trial, following with hope and despair, has begun. Please save current progress. Slot 18. Yes. Set skills. We have a skill now. Cheat code. Time limit doesn't decrease even if you shoot a statement with the silencer. Effective during non-stop debate. Cannot be combined with Infinity Ultimate Flame, whatever the hell that is. We don't have to worry about time limits now, thank God. Let's go over the evidence real quick. So, we have the Monokuma file with the information on the stuff, so Mookie, crushed one pipe and all that. Bloodstains on the feet, so she must have walked through something. Rope used for hanging, metal room key, a scrap of thick paper, that's from the wallpaper in the storage room. Music venue curtain, that must have come from the hospital. Step ladder has blood on its left side. Candle was used for the lighting of the camera video. The T-Radiance camera unit being broken must be relation to the Tin Man in the Wizard of Monomy. AC temperature, we've seen it's tough to discern autopsies from time of death and all that. Evidence that a bloodstain was wiped from the floor of the menu stage. Perhaps that is what Ibuki walked through? But I don't know. And the glob that seems like it'll be a clue as to who might be the killer, because they can get their hands on this. And on Mikan's account, which shows that Mikan was in with Hajime and she went to hospital to check on everyone. Fed's one of the video, that would probably be important. Furihiko's account, check the movie theater in Electric Avenue, didn't find anyone. Sonya's account, and the invitation ticket, Monokuma's account, even with the tote bag, not one person can have it, and the film itself. Alright. Nice refresher, everybody. Let's keep the difficulty kind on both. And, the despair disease and 2 consecutive murders. Before the third-class trial fills the remaining survivors with despair. Why would this disease be a motive? Why did Ibuki hang herself? Why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear? Survive the class trial, where mystery begets more mystery. Let's see how far we can get into this without running into a time limit issue.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
Yeah, get on with it.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Was you?
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
That's one way of thinking about it.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
I'm gonna have to contradict my own self. What?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was...
It was me!
A video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
Please shut up.
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue.
You forgot to mention that as soon as you left the hospital, the morning announcement played.
But it was too late. By the
Or
time
was
I
it-
arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling.
Or was it that as soon as he left the typhoon that the morning announcement played? I can't remember. It was as soon as we left one of the buildings that the morning announcement played.
I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Mikan, please.
Various ways? Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hiyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
Also, I just realized, and didn't point it out earlier, because we are now sandwiched between two dead people.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
Please don't tell me we're starting right off with an argument.
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth to you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Gah. Just as Kazuichi said, Naga's the kind of guy who will just confuse us and make us matters worse. Damn it, shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. God dang it. Don't you hate when it happens? Make your argument. Motel room key, scrap of thick paper, space camera unit, painted on the video, movie's interpretation ticket.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Oh shit, wrong button.
Hajime's testimony is a lie. And the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Wait, I wouldn't have known about the movie, so of course, there should be a contradiction there. So I've got this.
Hajime's testimony.
Zoom.
And the fact that Ibuki...
That would
Just
also
checking,
be
yeah.
a lie.
I don't think I can... After all,
Why would Hajime...
Well, obviously,
Did Hajime kill...
the fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
There you go.
No, that's wrong.
No, that is wrong. Break.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
You asshole.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right? Hold on a sec! You're the one who brought this up in the first place!
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
Well, if this isn't a game, then how come we've already run out of time for this episode? Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. But we just hit our hour mark, and I feel like this is a decent point to stop, so I'm gonna save here. And as you saw right there, I approve today is Christmas Day. So, yes, in the next episode of Misery Mondays, we will continue with the Clash Trial. I knew we wouldn't get far in it, so that's why we are at this point right now. So, see you guys then. I hope you enjoy, and enjoy the fade out.